Here are 14 foods that can spike your blood glucose levels. Sugary drinks such as soda, energy drinks, and any sort of processed juices, white bread and refined flour products, so white pasta, cookies, pastry, processed and sugary breakfast cereals, and of course, sweets and candies, which seems very obvious, and as they are so high in sugar. Chocolate, like milk chocolate, not the dark kind of chocolate. Baked goods such as cakes, pies, and ice cream. Canned fruits, which are full of syrup, and that of course adds a lot of sugar to the fruit, and it raises the glycemic index of the fruit. Of course, you want to have fresh fruit instead, or fruit that's been canned at home in its own juice. High fructose corn syrup, which is added to so many processed foods, and artificial maple syrup. Even though honey is a natural alternative to table sugar, it can still significantly raise your blood glucose levels. Fried potatoes and processed potato products, so anything like instant mashed potatoes that you find on the boxes and shelves in your stores, potato chips, white rice, white bread. White rice is a refined carbohydrate because it's been stripped of the bran and the germ. Sugary alcoholic drinks, so sweet liqueur and pre-made cocktails, sugary sauces and dressings, and ketchup actually contains a ton of sugar in most cases. Creamy commercial dressings also contain a lot of sugar, surprisingly. Energy bars are often just the same as having a chocolate bar with how much sugar they contain. If you're having dried fruit, it contains fiber and nutrients, but the sugar is often more concentrated than in fresh fruit. So excessive consumption can often raise your blood sugar more than expected. Light or sugar-free products with refined flours, a lot of products that are labeled as light or sugar-free may actually compensate for the lack of sugar with a higher content of refined flours, which turn quickly into glucose. So you'll want to focus more on whole foods, foods that are whole grains, brown rice instead of white, whole fruits and vegetables that contain fiber, of course. And fiber actually slows any sugar absorption. It creates a gelatinous coating, and essentially it coats your digestive tract, and it causes the body not to absorb so much of the glucose. So you'll end up with more stable blood glucose levels. Stay tuned for more health and nutrition tips, and I do look forward to seeing you again next time.